A woman who accuses an Albemarle County doctor of sexual assault is now suing him for millions of dollars. We have the new details from a court hearing this morning. George Mason University says the risk of coronavirus is low on campus despite a student being tested for the infection. Governor Ralph Northam reveals details of his plan to pay for transportation upgrades by raising the gas tax.
Live in high definition from the area's most experienced news team, this is NBC 29 HD News at Noon.
First at noon, an Albemarle County doctor accused of sexually assaulting his patients will wait longer to face trial. At the same time, we're learning one of his alleged victims is suing him for $3 million. Dr. Mark Dean was in Albemarle County Circuit Court this morning for a motions hearing. He's accused of sexually assaulting several female patients between 2011 and 2017. His defense is asking for medical records of the patient who filed that civil lawsuit. The Commonwealth calls that a fishing expedition. Dean is expected to face 4 separate trials for 4 different alleged victims. The first trial was supposed to get underway this week. It is now set for August 10th. The outcome of that case will impact the next steps on the remaining cases. 3 Shenandoah Valley men faced drug charges this afternoon following a search of a home on Brandon Ladd Circle in Waynesboro. 36-year-old Joshua Wayne Craig of Waynesboro is charged with possession with intent to distribute methamphetamine. 24-year-old Mason Scott Sexton of Rockingham County is charged with possession of meth, failure to register as a sex offender, and a felony probation violation. Both Sexton and Craig are held without bond at Middle River Regional Jail. Police also charged 29-year-old Christopher Michael Smith of Augusta County with possession of meth. He is released on bond. Investigators say charges are pending against 2 other suspects. We're tracking new details in the coronavirus outbreak this afternoon. George Mason University in Fairfax is trying to ease concerns on campus after confirming a student there is one of 3 suspected coronavirus cases here in Virginia. In a statement, the university says the current risk to the public and the Mason community remains low, and the university has been advised that additional precautions are not necessary. The university says the student does not live on campus and is self-isolating. The Virginia Department of Health is awaiting test results from that case. Tests on 2 other people showing symptoms of coronavirus in central Virginia came back negative. Tens of millions of Chinese people are on lockdown due to the Wuhan coronavirus. More than 4,500 cases are confirmed in that country as the virus spreads elsewhere, including here in the U.S. John Lawrence has the latest. Covering Virginia this afternoon, Virginia is now the 38th state to ratify the Equal Rights Amendment, or ERA. On Monday, the House and Senate took the final procedural step of signing off on each other's measures. Opponents warn it will erode common sense protections for women and advance abortion access. Supporters of the ERA say it will enshrine equality for women by making it the 28th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. Now, Congress set a deadline of June 30th, 1982 for those 38 states to ratify the ERA. Since that deadline expired a long time ago, it's not clear what will happen to the amendment or if it will actually become federal law. Waynesboro City Council voted to become a constitutional city. This means the city would not use its resources to prosecute anti-gun laws, but state laws would still supersede the local government. Councilors unanimously voted in favor of that resolution last night. Dozens of people wanted Waynesboro to declare itself a Second Amendment sanctuary for gun rights. However, one councilor brought up the fact that Virginia is a Dillon Rule state, which means Waynesboro must do what is legally right under the Commonwealth. Virginia teachers are calling on state lawmakers to increase funding for public education. The Virginia Education Association held a Fund Our Future rally Monday on the grounds at the state capitol in Richmond. The association represents more than 40,000 teachers and school support professionals. Governor Ralph Northam's proposed budget includes more than $1 billion in new spending for K-12 schools. But those education advocates say that is not enough to make up for years of neglected education funding.
You know, it's a progressive, it's Democratic controlled.
Right now, Virginia is 40th in the nation for state funding of public schools. Governor Ralph Northam is proposing a 12-cent gas tax over 3 years to pay for his transportation plan. That plan includes enhanced rail service and efforts to reduce highway deaths. Northam also wants to ban open liquor containers in cars, require everyone wear a seatbelt, and make drivers put down the phone behind the wheel. Several proposals to raise the gas tax failed in recent years. VDOT is looking for ideas to improve 5th Street and Old Lynchburg Road between the city of Charlottesville and Albemarle County. VDOT is studying traffic solutions between Harris Road in the city and Ambrose Commons Drive in the county. The study asks people who use that road to report their transportation experiences and priorities. Possible solutions range from lower speed limits to fewer turn lanes or better sidewalks and bike lanes. More information on that study and how to get involved is at NBC29.com. Greene County is taking a look at its emergency services. The county started discussing the possibility of requesting a fire and EMS study from the Virginia Department of Fire Programs about a year ago. Last night, people shared their ideas with the Fire Services Board during a town hall meeting. Most of those ideas include faster response times and more training for staff. Members of the Fire Services Board will take all that feedback from the meeting and compile a report. They'll present it to the Board of Supervisors in the next few months. The Ivy Material Utilization Center in Albemarle County is closed for repairs the rest of this week. A truck fire damaged a transfer building there. You may remember back in August. Crews are now repairing the concrete, fixing electrical work, and replacing the siding. Staff members say it's required a lot more work to keep things running at the facility since that fire. They've held off repairs until now because this is the slower season. The facility should reopen February 3rd. In the meantime, the director of solid waste says people can take trash to Vanderland or Republic, located in Zion Crossroads. School buildings in Orange County will soon get solar panels. The school board there unanimously voted Monday night to install the solar panels. The initiative was in the works for several years. The school system says it will significantly cut costs and improve efficiency. Schools will work with Secure Futures to carry out the project. Orange County Superintendent says he is excited this step of the process is finally over. School board members say installation could happen as early as this summer. The contract will be in effect for 25 years. Programs that help people in Central Virginia prepare their taxes are gearing up for a pretty busy season ahead. Seville Tax Aid provides free tax prep services to households that make less than $56,000 a year. AARP Tax Aid also has a program to help people regardless of income. Susan Stevens with AARP says paying a service to do your taxes can cost you money from your return. Visit our website, NBC29.com, for a list of locations and hours where you can get help filing your taxes with both Seville Tax Aid or AARP Tax Aid. A little girl in Greene County is fighting a rare brain cancer. Oakley Gentry and her family are now heading to Tennessee to continue her treatment. Find out how the community is stepping up to help them.
And